I believe I speak on behalf of every youth of Meghalaya when I say that I am heartbroken for the lives that were inhumanly taken on the streets of Mukroh. And even though nothing can change, nothing can repair the damage that has been done, I offer my deepest condolences to the bereaved families and to all the lives that has been taken. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we have failed you. I'm sorry that we failed to protect you. I'm sorry that our state failed to defend you and to safeguard you. And to all the members and residents of Mukroh and the bereaved families, we cannot imagine the pain that you're going through, not knowing whether it's the last time you see your families, not knowing whether you'll get shot or not the next time you go out on the streets, traumatized entirely throughout your life by what you have witnessed, not knowing whether you'll get to say your last final prayer or your final breath. And even though I cannot be with you, my heart and my prayers are with you. The state of Meghalaya is filled with deep anguish, and we grieve over the 5 innocent lives that were lost due to the unwarranted and illegal firing by the Assam police personnel. The Assam police entered 4 kilometers inside Mukroh village, which is not even a disputed area. It entered 4 kilometers inside, assaulted, terrorized, and brutally murdered 5 unarmed civilians. This is an evident case of voluntary manslaughter with no action taken against these murderers. Now let's talk about the actions taken against these murderers who killed 5 innocent unarmed civilians who were inside 4 kilometers inside their village, which is an undisputed area. This is an evident voluntary manslaughter and should be charged under IPC section 304. But up until now, no action has been taken against these murderers and they are only suspended. This is not only shameful to the state government of Meghalaya, but it is a complete insult and humiliation for the residents and the village of Mukroh. Why is the chief minister playing around? Why is that the murderers who murdered 5 innocent lives, who brutally shot 5 innocent lives, are going unpunished, while 2 cases have been registered against the residents of Mukroh village? This shows that every time an incident happens, the people has to take the fall for the chief minister's incompetence, and yet another internet shutdown has been extended in Meghalaya. You have deprived the people of their fundamental rights, their rights to information, their freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and you have silenced the voice of the victims. You have stolen away the voice and oppressed the people who are suffering. Mr. Chief Minister, why is that you play music, but you run for cover and you cannot face the music when it happens? The government of Meghalaya has failed to maintain peace and security on the borders because they have allocated majority of the police force in the capital when it is much needed on the borders. This has led to a very traumatizing incident, and they have failed to protect, to safeguard the people against the border violence. Yet, the state government again has formed a special investigation to investigate this matter more, and the state cannot understand why we the people demand to know why a special investigation is formed when it is clear and evident that the Assam police have fired illegally, unlawfully, and should be charged because of voluntary evident manslaughter. Now this is an extreme tragedy because We can see, it is evident in the video, that the police have voluntarily committed manslaughter and killed 5 innocent civilians, and yet they are running away unpunished. And yet right now cases are being filed against the victims of Mukroh village. Not only that, but the internet shutdown has been extended in Meghalaya, further denying the people of their fundamental rights, freedom to expression and information, and not to mention that it is the most crucial time of exams for all of the students. What is our chief minister doing? Our state is suffering from the dictatorship of this government, of the MDA government, NPP government. Chief Minister, what moral right do you have to continue holding this post? What moral right do you have to continue as the Chief Minister of Meghalaya? The state government has failed beyond redemption at this point. And the MOU was signed to resolve and to solve the border issues. What then is the point of the MOU now? What is the use of MOU? When there is no mutual respect, there is no consideration from the Assam government. And what is our government doing in response to that? They are showing an act of cowardness. They are cowards. They lack leadership. They are weak and pathetic. So if the Chief Minister and the Home Minister doesn't dare take action against so many cases, but the main being the police brutality, manslaughter, they should immediately resign as a case of urgency and the safety and the well-being of the state. And I urge all the parties under the MDA government to please leave the MDA government if there's a bit of shred of patriotism, a shred of moral values left, and for the sake of our state and for our Chief Minister, our Home Minister. The damage has been done. Justice is demanded in our state. Justice should be served. Either take action or please give your resignation, as the state is in need of a real leader.